Morning YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name's Steve and this is Howie. Oh, I should have worn some gloves today. My hands are like blocks of ice. It's about 2 degrees centigrade, so it is absolutely freezing. Luckily there's no wind or anything. Should warm up a little bit more. The sun's just coming up now. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I'm gonna have a wander around a place called what's this place called? Rhinefield. It's quite nice around here. It's mainly tall pines, Douglas firs I think they're called. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to take a wander through the firs later on. First thing I'm going to do is just going to scout the area out. I haven't been here for a few months, so I want to see what it all looks like. I'll be back in a minute. Right, I think I found an image. It's just caught my eye as I was walking down the path. You've got the sun that's up quite high, but I won't be getting the sun in. I'll be coming around to about this angle here. You've got about 3 or 4 trees that are lit up, pretty bright green. I'll probably be shooting, where far away am I? Be about 20, maybe 30 meters away, so I'll go back to my camera now and see if it'll come out. I will be using a polarizer for this. I don't think it's going to make much difference because the sun's quite harsh and it's mainly for taking the glare off stuff, but I think it's too bright for that anyway, so I want to take this image and see how it comes out. Right, manual focus. About, where are we? There we go. Settings for this. Got a polarizer on. I'm shooting about 100 mil, 1.3 of a second, f11, ISO 100. Right, I should get some nice colours out of that actually. It's not actual mist, but it does look like where the sun's so intense on the right hand side, I am getting some pretty good, I wouldn't say blown out, but it does look pretty misty. So that might add another dimension to the image. I'll take a couple more of these. See how they come out, and then I'll move on to my next one. Right, I think I found my next image. It's a bridge going across a river. The sun's, must be about 9 o'clock now, so the sun's quite high up, but luckily if I take the picture with the sun behind a tree or something, I can imagine I can get away with it not blowing out too much. It looks quite misty in the background as well. It's going to be a bit tricky because at the moment I've got my GoPro sat on the tripod, but I'll have to put that at the side on the bank. I'm stood in the middle of the river at the moment with my wellies on, and then I'll have to set up, see if I can get my camera set up in the middle here, and then I'll run through the settings with you. I'm changing the settings all the time, but mainly I want to keep it f11, 1/5 of a second and ISO 100. I'm going to go between 35mm and about 70, depending on how much of them, how much I want it to be framed. I've got a tree to the left there and I've got some trees to the right. I'm not quite sure how much of that I want to keep in the picture. Like I say, I can just shoot quite tight in the middle there and go for the distance, or I can have the whole image in and make it more blurred in the background. I'll take a few more and see how they come out. Right, now I've got the bridge image in the bag. I'm going to start following the river down. It looks quite interesting actually. The light isn't half as bad as I thought it would be. Where the trees are so tall, as you can see, not much light is coming through, not direct sunlight anyway, so I should be able to get some good images. So I'm going to follow this river down about, I don't know, about another 20-30 minutes, just follow all the way down as far as I can go. And then I'm going to see if I can capture something else. I'll come back to you as soon as I find my next composition. Hasn't taken me long to find my next image. What I've got is I've got the stream running straight down in front of me, and I've got a fallen tree at the very end. I'm not quite sure if I can get the reflection of that in, but what I do like is this pathway just to the edge of where the river is, the riverbank. You've got some long grasses which are just catching the light now. And it's the same on the left, on the right hand side as well. You've got just a few, and you've got a little bit of colour in there as well. Now when I come to processing this image, I want that to like have a little bit of a glow just to the edges, just to bring them out a bit. The sun's not too bad. I have got, I don't know if you can see in this image, there is this branch that's coming down. See it with the different colours on it? Now I'm not quite sure if I want that in the picture or not. I want to take two, one with it in the picture and one with it out. Obviously if I've got it in the picture, I've got to focus stack it a bit, because the distance between this branch here and the furthest point is going to be too great any other way. So I'm going to move around, take a few images, different shots and that, and pop it up for you. Right, I think I've got the composition I want now. I've decided to go for f5.6. So instead of having everything sharp all the way through, I've decided to make it a little bit blurrier in the background and let the image drop off and make it look a lot softer. So I'm on 30th of a second, f5.6. I'm shooting about 70mm or so. ISO 100. And hopefully I can bring some nice colours out in that, especially with the reflection as well. Right, I think I'll call it a morning now. Got a few shots that I'm quite happy, well, very happy with actually. Can't wait to get them home and process them. Even managed to get a new forest pony. If that come out any good, I will pop that one up as well. I'm just going to take a walk back now to the car. It's getting quite busy in this part of the forest actually. It's quite touristy, so you have to come out quite early before anyone else turns up, because the car park's absolutely chock-a-block now. Some parts of the forest you can walk for hours and never see anyone, but this particular part of the forest is quite popular, so you have to get here quite early, do what you got to do, and then get out before you just see loads of people walking their dogs and families and stuff like that. So I think I'll wrap it up here. I hope you've liked the images that I've taken today. Please like and subscribe, and until next time, see ya.